Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I want to show you guys this 2023 Freightliner M2 106. This one is a Summit Hauler conversion. And for all those who don't know about Summit Hauler is a Transwest brand. We started Summit Hauler in the year about 2006-ish. So we've been around for a while, designing these trucks and bringing it to you guys out here. This year, well, since the end of 2021, we started a new body style, which is what you're seeing right now. In 22, that's where the horsepower and torque went up a bit from 350 to 360 and from 1050 to 1150 foot-pounds of torque. So this unit is on our lot right now. This one is fully assembled in terms of having a hitch on there, and it's the famous Hensley trailer saver hitch that we're going to go over once we get to the back of the truck. Some cool things I want to point out that makes Summit Hauler a little bit different is our front grille is one of those things. Again, with the Summit Hauler logo, we actually add those extra grills on the bottom of that to make it a full, complete front end. It does come with that three-piece bumper. You'll find that on all Freightliners. Again, if you're in an accident, you damage one of, or whichever one that is damaged, you could replace either one, whichever one that is damaged. So you don't have to replace the full bumper. Another addition to the newer models is the newer headlamps. You guys can see right now it's a little bit gloomy today, so I was able to turn on the lights so you guys could see a little bit more. It does have those LED headlamps. As we come around here, I'm gonna open up the hood. And I wanted to start on this side of the hood to show you guys what you would see, or what we normally don't show you guys. But one of the cool things is this truck is fully air brakes. It does have air ride seats, air ride cab, air suspension. So we have compressors underneath here. And the way to secure or protect those compressors is having that air dryer system on here. Again, that air dryer system will stop all the moisture going into the compressors and allow it to not rust and of course deteriorate in a short period of time. So that air dryer system comes in very handy with having those air compressors on here. You guys can see your window washer wiper fluid over here. Again, good thing about Freightliner, everything is very clearly labeled, so you guys could see levels, where they're at, see what's need to replace as the owner. And as we come around, I want to show you guys there is one clip over here and another one on the other side. Remember to clip both of those down before you head on your trip. This is a nice little handle to open and close the hood if you decide to not use the side of that hood to open it up. But again, checking the other side of that engine. Again, everything is clearly labeled. You guys can see your power steering fluid, your water fuel separator filters. You have a few areas here to access your fuses, and with all the new trucks you do get a little kit with extra fuses, so if in case one blow out and you need to replace it, you have that little kit here to replace those fuses as needed. And what you guys are looking at right now is a Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is a L9. It is partnered with the Allison 3200 TRV 6-speed automatic transmission. Again, like I mentioned earlier, this unit will produce 360 horsepower and 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. Another cool thing about the Freightliner, the batteries are located underneath the back seat, so you have access to your negative and positive studs right behind your driver front tire. So you guys can see that clearly labeled. Even with the hood down, you still have access to that negative and positive stud, so you don't have to open up that hood for you to access that. Again, very easy to close. A nice little push. It does have that soft close. Allow it to go a little bit faster. You could just give it a little push. Again, remember to strap down both sides before heading down the road, because you don't want that hood bouncing around while you're driving. Again, I do have the lights on so you guys can see how lit this truck is, especially at nighttime. You will see this truck coming. So the amount of lights on here just creates this awesome look at night. Again, you can get that unit tinted. A few options here. You can get remote start on this unit as well. So if in case you want to do that, you can get rear entertainment. Those will be on the headrest of those two front seats. This one doesn't come with those. I'm just giving you options where you could add before picking up this unit. One of the cool things again is where your fuel tanks are located. It is now covered and you could lock it up for protection. You got a 6-gallon DEF tank and two 50-gallon diesel, 50 on each side. As I open up the front door, give you access to that driver's seat. We'll start from the bottom up. So you guys are gonna see that battery disconnect switch down here. I don't typically show that all the time, so I need to point that out today. Again, you have your air ride seats. This is your controls for that. Lumbar system, and this one does come with heated seats. For builds in the future, if you wanna add massage seats, heated and vented seats, you have that option, but we need at least a few months before we could get that order in for you. It does take some time to get that order in, so if in case you do want massage seats, heated and cool seats, that's something that we'll need to pre-order ahead of time. Key access over here, you do have your light options here to turn on those lights. Right next to it, you have your increase and decrease button that will give you that brightness on your dash. You have your indicators and window washer switch over here on the same rod. This one does come with power mirrors, so those front top mirrors are powered, so you could actually adjust as needed. All doors will have this look, this molding with the Summit Hauler logo, and of course whatever speakers we decide to put on there. So this one does have the Kenwood speakers, and of course we do have a sub underneath the back seat. So nice sound. As we look in the back, again guys, all those Freightliners, including the Summit Hauler, majority of them have the fold down back seat. Again, how comfortable it is depend on the conversion. We do have a very comfortable seats in our conversion trucks. Again, very easy to lay down. The switch is on the door here, so this will lay all the way flat. And if you just want it on an angle just to relax while you're on a trip, you could do that. Again, you do have that switch up here. In the center, you have a few charging options. On this particular one, you have two 12 volts, two 110 plugins, and 4 USB in the back here. So tons of charging back here. On certain units, you'll just get the 110 and the USBs. And on other units, you'll get what you're seeing right now, the two 12 volts, two 110s, and of course the 4 USBs. Again, with the back door similar to the front. Again, going in and out of this truck, you got a 4-point entry. You got one handle over here, a handle here, a handle here, and of course this one over here. So very easy to go in and out of this truck. And again, I always like people to test it out in person to know exactly how easy it is to go in and out of that truck. The batteries are located underneath the back seat, so you do have a trickle charger input here, so you can plug it into 110, charge your batteries. And also in that silver area over here is your engine block heater. As we continue in the back, this one is an aluminum bed, tons of storage. And with the storage, you have an air supply in this storage box on the driver's side. It does come with an air hose on most of the trucks. Again, this is fully weatherproof. And of course, once you lock it in, once you close it, you could actually lock those compartments in. Again, nice rubber here, anti-slip, if in case you want to go in and out of the truck bed, you won't slip on that. Dual tires in the back. Again, I didn't mention that all of our Summit haulers come with auto balancers on here, so on all 4 corners of this truck you will get that auto balancer system. Back storage, same thing. We try to use as much real estate as possible. Any extra space we can, we'll just go with storage. So this one, again, this is lockable as well. This truck has been spray bed lined. Again, you could get it either spray bed lined or you could get it in that diamond plate silver feature on the back. Again, if we do get the order ahead of time, we could actually spray bed line the whole bulkhead. So all where you see in the diamond plate will be spray bed line if you decide to go that route. When it comes to the storage box in the back end, you could do it a few different ways. You could get a spray bed line to match your bed. You could get it a diamond plate, just the way you see it on the back right now. You'll get it diamond plated like that, or you could get it color matched to the color of your truck. So if you want a storage box to match this truck, it will be sprayed the same color with the truck. So you have those three options. So if in case you guys want to do that, give us a call. If you purchase a vehicle already or you're about to purchase one and you want that storage box ahead of time, well, in the future, you could order it with us, or we'll have you contact our builders directly. And it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get done. So that's something, you know, you'll need to think ahead of time. Or if in case in the future, all we'll need is the VIN of the vehicle that you purchased with us. We'll send that over to them. They will contact you and you guys will do the transaction that way. Or if you purchase with us and you want it towards the truck price, or you want it towards financing, if you do finance it, then we'll get that setup done, and we'll build it, send it to ship it directly to you, and go from there. Again, this one, we did put the Hensley trailer saver hitch on here. As you guys can see, we did test it out, so you will see a little scuff over here. But again, this is a brand new Hensley trailer saver hitch. This one does come with the airbags. You have the option of adding a third airbag in the back end. But again, those two front airbags is pretty much enough with this particular truck, having the rear air suspension and having, you know, air throughout this truck. So again, this one does have a fifth wheel plate. You can convert that fifth wheel plate into a gooseneck ball. This whole compartment, or this whole area right here, will be removed by a bolt that is bolt in the middle. So this is the back end of the bolt, and on the other side you'll see the nut. You'll redo that nut, take this off, and then drop that gooseneck ball in there, put the pin back in there, screw it up, and then you'll have your gooseneck ball set up on this Hensley hitch. As you guys can see, there's two rings on either side of that Hensley hitch. Those are for your chain tie downs. So this is already set up with everything. All you guys will need to purchase is a gooseneck ball for the attachment, if in case you go in that route. But if not, it's already set up with that fifth wheel hitch. You do have your hookup here for your trailer, 7-pin, and then you could get an adapter if you have a 4-pin on your trailer. Voyager camera system extension. This one will send feed into the Voyager camera screen inside the cab. If in case you want to put one on your camper or on your trailer, whatever the case may be, you have that extension here to send that feed in here. This one does come with a bumper pull hitch. Again, access to your 7-pin hookup is right here. Tons of lighting, as you guys can see right now. The only lights that are not on are those 4 center lights. There is a switch inside that will trigger that light. The other way that light will turn on is once you put the vehicle in reverse. So again, that's why you're not seeing those lights on. There is a switch inside to turn it on if you need that at night, or if you're reversing, those 4 lights will come on. Same size storage boxes on the passenger side of the truck. We do have one camera for the Voyager system hooked up on the bulkhead of that truck. Again, that will give you a wide view of the back end of that truck. Even with a trailer on here, you will see what I'm talking about once we get inside. Hopefully, we don't have much sun today, so hopefully the camera will be able to get that view for you. All right, so it's time to jump inside, go over the interior features. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on the slot below. My number will be on the screen at the end of this video. My email as well. So feel free to email me, text me, call me, and I'll be able to answer your questions. I've had a few calls this week just because of those videos. And for all those who are still watching those videos, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. But this truck is awesome. Yesterday I had about 4 test drives, which was kind of crazy. Again, those videos are really doing a good job, you know, bringing awareness to the Summit hauler. So with this steering wheel right here, dead center, there is a pedal that will allow you to tilt that steering wheel up and down, side to side. So whatever your comfort level is. Again, this seat is air ride, so you could adjust up and down as needed. You got your brake pedal and your gas pedal right here. Continuing, right here you have your engine brake switch. You're going to turn that on once the orange light is on. Your engine brake is enabled. When the switch is all the way up to the top, this is your high setting, and all the way down is your low setting. So you only have a high and low setting on this truck, and this will turn on your engine brake. So right now I turned it off. Turning on again is your cruise control switch. To turn it on, again, you'll see that orange light. That means everything is in working condition. So you're getting electricity running through that switch. Again, down will set it, and up will accelerate. And once you're done, you can cancel, and you can turn it off if you're not needed. You got your marker light switch. You got your manual regen button down here, traction control, rear differential lock. A lot of people ask me that question, does it have a rear differential? Yes, it does. This is a switch for that right here. You got 4 charging options here for USB charging. This is only charging for your Apple and Android capability. You have a USB switch underneath here. You have your power windows, you got your power locks, you got heated mirrors, rear dump, and then again, those 4 lights I told you, that's not on unless if you put it in reverse or with a switch. This is a switch that will turn on those rear lights in the back. Light test button. Once you activate this switch, you could go outside, plug your trailer into the truck, and then you will test all the lights on that truck before you hit the road. Again, during that light test schedule or process, those 4 lights that I mentioned earlier will not turn on. So don't be afraid if those lights are not blinking. The only way to turn those lights on, like I said, is with a switch or if you in reverse. This have the air supply for your parking brake, air supply for your trailer, AC controls down here. I did mention there is a sub underneath the back seat. This is the sub knob here to actually increase the sub volume. Again, Apple and Android capability on the USB over here. And of course, our nice compact trailer brake system. This is the Red Arc system. Again, very easy to use. We have tons of literature and of course videos online that will teach you how to use this. Very easy to use, so it won't be a long video at all. This truck does come equipped with a fire extinguisher, cup holders throughout. We got 2 here, so 4, and a hidden one here for your passenger right here. A nice little storage box, and there is a light in here. We got some armrests on both front seats, so again the passenger and driver could actually use that. It does have a little wheel in the center here that gives you the ability to adjust as needed. So you could go all the way down, or you could go the opposite way, and it will go all the way up. So you have the option of using that as needed. Here is the Voyager camera system. This is the back view of that camera. Again, you have the ability to adjust it or angle it a little bit different. So this one right now, we kind of tested it and we think this is the best angle, but it's up to you. If you have something stored down here, you could actually see it throughout your trip. Even with your trailer hookup, you will still see the sides of that trailer in your blind spot. So if in case you see something coming towards you, you don't switch lanes without looking at this system up here. You have 2 different horns. You got your city horn And then you have your regular air horn up top. If you pull that down, you will hear that sound. Up here, if you want a CB radio install, we could get one. That's why this plate is here, very easy to cut off and then install that CB radio. Over here is a little storage compartment, and again, with certain Freightliners, you will get either or. You'll either get the plate or you'll get that storage compartment. I'm still trying to figure out if there is a way to order those storage compartments for here, if in case customers want that. I had a few customers that requested that. I'm still trying to work with Freightliner and getting those ordered and having those in stock. So having that storage here will give you extra storage room. But again, for all those who really love CB radios, this is the perfect setup to get that installed on this truck. Another few features here, we do have our reading lights. So once the doors are closed, you could turn on those lights as needed. Apart from those lights, you have lights underneath here. You have your red lights for nighttime reading or nighttime view. And one more thing, we got our mood light, which I call infinity lighting, located right above our head. So nice view, especially if you're just laying down at night, just want to just kind of look up in the sky. You know, this could actually, you know, represent stars, shooting stars or whatever. So a nice little view here. And even driving it at night, you know, creates that nice ambience inside the vehicle. So there you have it, guys. This has been our 2023 Freightliner M2 106 Summit Hauler conversion. Brand new vehicle, only 853 miles. If you guys are interested, please give me a call. My number will be at the bottom of the screen. It is Friday. We are open tomorrow, closed on Sundays here in Colorado, unfortunately. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, email us, and we'll respond to you as soon as we can. But in the meantime, have a great day, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys back here on Monday.